My guest is Amber. Amber, why are you here?
I'm here because I want to see if Josh is really abusing my 4-year-old child.
And Josh is who?
His daddy.
And this is your former boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
And how long were you with Josh?
I was with him 5 years off and on.
5 years, and how was the relationship?
He's really aggressive and pushy, and
For 5 years you were with him.
Bad anger problem.
Bad anger problem. So you have a little boy?
Mm-hmm.
And how old's your little boy now?
4 years old.
4 years old. Why do you say that he might be abusing your son?
Because the big old bruise that was on his butt.
He's got a big old bruise on his butt.
I mean, it was blue and purple, and I mean, just all different colors. And then you look
How
on the other cheek.
big was the bruise?
The bruise was about this big.
That's a pretty big bruise for a 4-year-old boy.
And if he would have failed, like they're saying, he would have had to fall and then fall and then fall and then fall.
Yeah, you could do pretty much till you want to your butt. It's hard to get a bruise on it. I mean, a real big bruise.
And then on the other side of it, you see like welt marks going this way,
so
like as of a belt.
And your son lives with you? And this has happened on a visit with Josh?
Yes.
How did you notice the bruise?
I noticed it because when I got him, and he had to use the bathroom, brought him in the bathroom, and he pulls his pants all the way down.
My son does the same thing.
And then, so I seen it, and I was like, oh my God, what happened? He said, my daddy whipped me. So I said, well, why did he whip you? He's like, because I was jumping on the bed. I said, well, what did he whip you with? A belt.
Did you confront Josh about the bruise, and what did he say?
Well, he was in jail. When he got out, I confronted him about it, and he admitted to whipping him. He said, yeah, I whipped him, but not hard enough to leave a bruise.
Was he ever physically abusive to you?
Yeah, he went to jail for it before.
Oh, he went to jail for hitting you?
Yeah.
What would he do to you?
Just like slap me and push me and stuff like that.
And then you stayed with him.
And then we'd get into the moment and... But that's why I'm not with him, so give me some props on that one.
I'll give you some props.
You know it's a lie.
All right, listen.
That's why he went to go get his son every weekend and tried to take him to a park.
The only reason he's even
He used to go in.
because you're making him.
No, I
ain't never seen that kid before you came around. Never. There was times he ain't seen that kid.
Because when I met him, he had his son.
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
You don't even know
We're
him.
not going to hit each other, right? Because...
No, I'm not trying to go to jail like she...
Well, but the point is, we're here because somebody's hitting a child, and we don't want to compound the situation by hitting each other, all right? We're adults. Do you ever discipline the little boy?
I put him on his knees, and I have popped his butt like once or twice with my hand, but I have never left a bruise on him.
Okay, no, hold on. Say that again.
I had popped his butt once or twice with my hand, but I have never left a bruise, and I put him on his knees.
You put him on his knees?
Yes, that's how I discipline. Like, you put him on the wall. We tell him nose in the hole because, like,
so you
we have, like,
get on your knees and face the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not spanking the crap out of him?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, she says, after a weekend of being with you guys, that he comes home, pulls his pants down all the way. He's got a huge bruise. Now, when we say, we're not talking about a little bruise like a quarter size. She's saying it's like this big.
She called and told me that was saying Josh had whipped him. And I didn't see Josh.
And that's what it looks like.
I didn't see Josh whip him, so I have 4 other ones, and she was right there when I asked him.
So if Josh didn't whip him, if Josh didn't whip him and you didn't whip him, who whipped him?
I have no clue.
I mean, that welting, that bruising on his butt came from somewhere. If I saw somebody do that to my son and my son had those marks, I would be furious.
I got 4 of my own.
How was your relationship with the little boy?
He comes to me. When I have him, he tells me he loves me. I mean, he likes me.
So you could say it's good or it's bad?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, I love her son like he was my own. I wouldn't do nothing to hurt him.
Okay.
Why would he lie about some shit?
You know how he lies.
And you know
he
what?
lies
He
about
came
everything.
home
He
with
told
bruises.
you. I did
Where's
not
the
do
bruises?
it. We told you the dog did it.
Explain it then.
You was playing jumping on the bed.
If he would have fell off the bed, he would have had to fall.
Wait a second. The dog did it?
But I did not hit the bruise on the back.
Okay. Now, I saw the picture, and I saw your son's butt, and he's got welt marks. Those are welt marks.
Yeah,
that looks like a beating.
Yeah, but he
how did
went
they
home
get there?
with her too.
I'm asking you, how did it happen?
I don't know.
Okay, we have a 4-year-old little boy who has welt marks all over his 4-year-old butt. Here's a 4-year-old, and he's got marks, bad marks, a bruise about the size of you know, a plate on his butt, and nobody knows how it got there. Either you're a liar, or you're a liar, or you're a liar.
She's the liar. Then you sit and slap him on his back.
I know.
You have a big ass red
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Because you
Hold on.
He came
Hold on.
home like that.
Okay, we're going to try to find out who's abusing your child. What if she fails? This is your girlfriend now, you live with her. What if she took this lie detector test and she fails about abusing your son?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I mean, I know she
But-
didn't do it.
What you know?
Yeah.
You say you didn't do it, but we don't know. You say you didn't do it, but we don't know, right? And you say you didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
But somebody abused this little boy. We're all in agreement with that?
Yes.
So everybody stand up for the rest of the show. It is possible there's one more person that could have abused the son, and that's because you have a new boyfriend. She's allowed to have a boyfriend.
Right?
Let's bring him out. His name's Richard. Now listen, hold on, listen to me. We're talking about a little boy getting whipped up here, so we're not gonna have two adults acting like animals on my stage. You are dating Amber, right?
Yep.
How long you been with her?
About a year.
About a year. Serious relationship.
Yep.
You live together?
Yep.
You love her?
Yep.
The little boy?
Love him too.
You love him too. Feel
Take
like
care of him.
You
I
take
put a
care of him?
Roof over his head. I feed him. I clothe him.
Okay.
I do that.
Okay.
Not you.
Now explain.
You're lying.
Look at me.
You lying.
Richard.
Both lying.
Richard.
Calm down.
Richard.
Calm down.
Look at me. Obviously you're very angry. Tell me, why are you so angry?
I was abused myself.
You
I
were
know what it's
abused.
like.
So you know what it's like. So knowing what it's like, you would never do that to somebody. Okay. Now, who do you think is abusing this child?
That boy right there.
Okay.
Oh, really? All right,
Now-
I got your boy when
hold
we
on,
get to the
hold on.
house.
You're not doing nothing when you get home. Stop.
Let me ask you.
Stop. If
that's
you go
all
to
right.
jail, I'm
So
leaving.
I haven't done anything yet.
She's the mom, right? And you say you love her. She took a lie detector test before the show. What if she failed?
Then we have problems too.
She did. You'd have a problem. What if he fails?
I know he won't.
If he fails,
Then
what
it's over.
would you do?
Over.
You'd kick him out.
Over. It's done.
Took a lie detector test, and let's find out if Richard's the one abusing his child. Okay. You were asked, did you cause the bruise and marks on Amber's son's buttocks? You answered no. Are you physically abusing Amber's son? You said no. Have you ever hit Amber's son with excessive force? You answered no. Do you know who caused the bruises and marks on Amber's son? You answered no. Did you fabricate that Josh abused his son? You answered no. And the results for all those questions are, you told the truth. Amber, you took a lie detector test before the show. You were asked, did you cause the bruise and marks on your son's buttocks? You answered no. Are you physically abusing your son? You answered no. Have you ever hit your son with excessive force? You answered no. Did Richard cause the bruises and marks on your son? You answered no. Are you fabricating the story about your son's injuries to get Josh in trouble? You answered no. And the results for every question on her lie detector test is that Amber told the truth. We gave you a lie detector test and a drug test. They took Xanax, and people that take Xanax before a lie detector test, it's usually used as a countermeasure to beat the lie detector test. So we retested them today with the drug test. The drugs were out of their system, and we gave them another lie detector test. why would you both consume Xanax?
We
before?
didn't take nothing. That's why we don't know why it came back
listen.
negative.
You can say that about a lie detector test. Oh, it's not true, it's not true, it's not true. But you took a drug test, and the drug test isn't lying about what's in your system. Josh, you were asked a series of questions. Did you cause the bruise and marks on your son's buttocks? You answered no. Are you physically abusing your son? You answered no. Have you ever hit your son with excessive force? You answered no. And the results for your lie detector test is that you told the truth. But we asked him one more question. And we asked him, did Amanda cause the bruises and marks on her son? And he answered no. And the results of that is he didn't tell the truth.
She never even touched him. But she never touched him. That's what I
But
don't
you failed
understand.
on that part.
Yeah, I don't understand how because she never touched him.
I don't understand either. So let's find out.
Let's find out.
All right, Amanda, before I read the results, is there anything that you'd like to say?
No, because I never touched him.
Okay. What will you do if she...
Before they asked him.
It's
It's over.
over?
Better be.
I mean, they were gonna come back home.
All right, Amanda, before the show, after your drug test
I
came
didn't
back
do that 'cause I
clear,
never
we
touched
were able
another
to
person's
administer a
kid.
second test to you without the influence of drugs, and you were given a test. And you were asked, did you cause the bruise and marks on Josh's son's buttocks? And you answered no. Are you physically abusing Josh's son? You answered no. Have you ever hit Josh's son with excessive force? You answered no. And the results for every question that I just read and she was asked, she failed.
I never touched him.
G, would you? Yeah, never comes back around my house. All that lying you been doing?
Hold on. Okay. Now, Josh, I have to say, the one thing you can't do right now is run away from the situation. You need to go back out on that stage, and you better lay down the law and what you're going to do and what you expect, because your little son was abused, being used excessive force on a 4-year-old. I'm telling you.
She didn't do it. I mean, I was there with her the whole time.
You're
She never
rolling the
did.
dice. Don't roll the dice with your own children. Don't do it. You passed the test, Josh. You know you're telling the truth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you failed about whether you saw her abusing, whether you know it.
didn't do it.
This is your son, okay? I'm telling you to stick up for your son. Isn't
And
that
I
sad?
am. I mean,
No, you're
I
not.
am sticking up for him. That's
No,
why I
you're
said it was
not.
over if she did it.
But you ran away.
Yeah, because it's pissing me off.
This is a woman who failed a lie detector test about abusing your son, and you don't say nothing to her, you just run off the stage? You tell her what you're feeling. I'm not going to tell you what to say, but I want to hear what you got to say to her.
You know I love you. And I want to know if you did it, really. I know.
What are you doing when you're there every day?
I don't know. But just tell me the truth. Did you do it?
When you were there? No,
anytime.
I have not.
When you were
You're
there-
there with your kid all the time.
Yeah.
How about just yes or no? Did you do it? No. When you were there, I didn't do it. What don't you understand? She failed the lie detector test.
I see that.
Okay, you know what? Pick a door. You get off my stage. Pick a door time. There is a man with no conviction, no willpower. You are a coward. I'll hope the two of you, and Richard, you seem like a good guy. You got evidence. I would do everything you can to keep your son away from them two.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what, she was brave enough to do that, I can do that too.